What's good, y'all? Your host Luis again with the fourth episode of the Fine God podcast. Today with my special guest Maynor Figueroa. What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Been a minute.
Yeah.
Go way back, guys. Go way back. So what you been up to nowadays?
Just hanging in there. Life's hitting everybody pretty hard right now, but
No, bro. Ever since high school, it's like trying to figure yourself out deeply.
yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like especially people who play sports. Like I played sports in college. Once that's over for you, I mean, it's like trying to find your identity. Like who am I really? It's tough, bro. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody goes through that kind of stuff too. So
Yeah, any like minor leagues you've been trying to like join into right now? Like,
man.
USL or anything?
I would love to. I guess the highest level I've played is UPSL. It's semi-pro. I'm sure some players get paid, but mainly like their housing gets covered and stuff like that. Their food.
That's what's up. Yeah.
So yeah, but dude, I'm built like a glass jar. Like I'm Dembele, bro. I'm so injury prone.
So really, what part of the body?
Bro, everything. Speaking of yesterday, I had a game. I think I pulled my groin.
I've gotten those before. Just literally simply working out like at the gym, overdoing cardio. It's crazy how the body can just simply literally give up on you like that.
Yeah, but I mean it's funny if you would really take your time to recover and like stretch every morning and like do everything you need to do foam roll maybe, half the time you would be good. Recovery is just as important. And I think that goes towards everything, honestly.
Yeah, no, it does for sure, 100%. Yeah, dude, because I remember you used to play in South Mech. You started varsity your junior year, right?
No, so junior year, I rode the bench junior year. I didn't start till my senior year at South.
Yeah, so how'd you feel about that though? Like, was there ever like a point where you were like, damn, I should go back to I should have stayed at JV to get the PT, or?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, we love the game, right? So
100%.
I'd be lying to you if I told you there was days that I didn't fucking cry on the bus ride home or something. It's just the love you have for the game is just insane. But no, it never really crossed my head to want to go back down because as an athlete, you want to play with the people at the highest level possible. Whether you're not playing, at least you're getting better. And eventually, I just knew my chance would come. It didn't come when I wanted it to, but it came my senior year. So
yeah,
cool.
100%. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and then for Belmont Abbey, I know that you won a championship with them.
Yeah,
so
bro.
You won 2 championships. You won states with high school.
Yeah.
One with what's it called with college. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up. And that was your last season, right?
Yeah.
Was your last game the final?
Best way to go. That's the
hell
best
yeah.
way to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nah, dude. It's crazy. I kind of had a similar experience throughout high school and college. A lot of people will tell you this, but like a coach's decision, it's key. One coach might not like you, another coach will like you. I was just unfortunate. My college coach wasn't the biggest fan of me. He brought me in. He put me into the first team. We had a first team and reserve team. I think my freshman year, only 5 freshmen made the first team, and I was one of them. I started off playing. One bad game, maybe 2 bad games I had, dropped, bro. Didn't see the field for the rest of the season until playoffs. Same thing, sophomore year. Junior year, I battled through I had knee surgery, so I was struggling to find form. So I was on the reserve team my junior year. Going through that injury, that was honestly the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
Whenever you can genuinely just play the game you love, and not have to worry about it didn't matter. I felt like a kid again, and I think that's what I enjoyed even more than winning that championship. But I mean, yeah, I found my form again. Got brought back up to the first team. Helped my team win a championship. So that's dope. It's definitely a cool experience.
No, that's true what you just said. When you have fun, everything seems to flow the way it has to. And honestly, I learned that watching All-American once. I don't know if you ever watched it before.
Yeah, I know.
When Spencer's dad came back into his life and he was in the locker room after he almost left his best friend handicapped. It was the
I think so, yeah.
Then his dad was just like, I remember the little boy who was just having straight fun playing football.
Bro. Yeah. And you can apply that to life, bro.
Really?
Not just even sports. If you're genuinely doing, for example, you're starting a business or something, if you're doing it for the love of the hustle, everything's gonna fall into place. And if you're not worried about the money, shit like that, man.
Everything comes to you.
Everything comes
to you.
Because I'm
a big believer of the law of attraction.
Bro.
anytime, like I said, like personal experiences, bro. Like for an example, and I'm gonna say this on the podcast as well. I'm gonna say this on the video. There's been times where I'm just like, yo, like I was on a good track, I'm losing weight, I was doing it good. Just a little vacay threw me off, and trying to get back in is really hard. But once I'm really into it, drinking my water, nutrients, I know it's 80% diet, 20% gym.
Sure.
I'm eating cleaner. Everything seems to be going the way it has to, and for some reason, even money comes in more. And sometimes I'm just like,
yeah, no, bro, I feel you. I used to think that law of attraction, manifestation stuff I thought it was BS, but
I did too.
I was on TikTok one day and I was just scrolling, and then this someone's promoting a book, but like not necessarily like an ad, but someone's like, you need to read this book. So I was like, fuck it, why not? The book is called The Secret, and it has to do with like the law of attraction, manifestation, and I was like, let me give it a shot, and it just taught me the kind of vibes or like the frequency that you're on. That's the kind of shit you attract. If you're constantly negative or thinking bad about something, you're just going to keep attracting negative stuff. If you're happy, living your best life, spreading positivity, blessing people, like not talking shit, you're bound to attract that energy.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's definitely true. Like, I mean, personal story. I quit my job not too long ago, and
I think we linked up back in the summer. You were at Florida Associates, right?
Yeah, just like a 9-to-5 office job. It's cool. I mean, I wasn't happy, but everybody has to get. We got to make money somehow. So I was like, fuck it, let me do it. But when I'm reading this book, it's telling you can attract anything you want, right? Mm-hmm. So in my head, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay. I was like, I told myself, like, an affirmation, I think it's called. It's like, I am abundant in health and in wealth. And then I firmly believed it, because you can't just say something. You have to firmly believe in your head that that's what you're gonna get. And dude, I just said it in my head, and I firmly believed it, and I acted like I was already at the position where I was abundant in health and wealth. And kid you not, 3 days later, our boy Daniel Pena, he owns a marketing and advertising agency, hits me up out of the blue. He's like, hey man, do you like your job? That's the first thing he texted me. And I'm just like, I mean, it's okay. Like, why? What's up? He's like, do you want to come work with me? And then I'm like, okay, like, obviously I know my boy's doing well, but it's like, I'm not just going to come work for you just because you're doing well. Like, what's in it for me? Like, what?
Of course, yeah. I mean, you got to see the benefit for yourself, too. Because, I mean, not really to put his stuff out there, but I know he's, I'm happy for him, but I know he's doing it good.
He's successful, bro. He's successful.
And I remember him honestly kind of giving out like that vibe, that grown man vibe since high school. But as a teen, I was like, why, bro? Just enjoy. But that's the thing, though. He took it serious back then, and now he's having fun. He literally did what he had to do.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll get back to that point. Everybody has to eat shit at some point.
Of course, you gotta go through it.
Successful, whatever it is, like whether you want to lose weight, you have to go through shit. Whether you want to make money, you gotta go through shit. Like, you're gonna have to be doing shit for free, right? I mean, it just is what it is. But like going back to Daniel, he's been like an entrepreneur. He tried like flipping stuff way back since high school. And I just kind of always knew he was gonna do something.
Yeah,
and then I mean, it all clicked for him. He found his thing. So I mean, it's all part of life. We're all on our own journey. But yeah, I mean, my boy, he hit me up, asking me if I want to work with him. It allows me to travel with him. We're going to Brazil in February, and I learned a new skill that I can apply to other people and make my own income as well. So it's like I took what he gave me, I'm learning from that, and now I'm applying it into my own life. Because at the end of the day, bro, nobody saves you. And he taught me that. He was like, Maynor, I love what you're doing here. But he's like, you got to think long term. Like, yeah, why don't you think of? He's like, he literally gave me the blueprint. He was like, you got to do X, A, B, C, D, E, Y, or E. I don't even know my alphabet.
Nah.
But he gave me step by step. He gave me the game plan, and he's like, okay, you might be excited now, but the hardest part is actually doing that shit. You can say you want it all you want. If you don't put in the action, you're not getting anything.
Yeah, no, exactly. That is actually true. That's actually true. And honestly, I can relate to that. And back in the summer, like I said, I was kind of going, it wasn't even a breakup, but I met a girl. Really liked her, and I told you the story about it.
Maybe, yeah.
The teacher. I want to check this real quick. My bad, guys. I'm gonna just get a real quick.
No free shout outs. He's not gonna say your name.
Exactly. No free shout outs out here cloud chasing that. But basically, bro, when I was going through it, and this might sound, kind of dumb, but then again, too, I guess there's a lot of other people who's had it before. Instead of me actually trying to focus on myself, because, bro, I was like in a miserable state of mind. And it's unfortunate to even say that, well, you're really aware that my father passed away. It's about to be a year next month. But for some reason, when I met her, everything was soothing. Like, I really thought in that same week, I got a raise. I was about to go on my first date with her. One of our boys, happened to beat that case and everything. Yeah. And so I really thought, okay, so I'm gonna take this girl serious because this could be a sign from God. A lot of things is going good. So that's what I thought, but kind of rolling into it, I kind of happened to find out that I felt like I was being used for therapy because she went back to her ex. And around that time, though, I was hitting the gym hard because I was like, yo, like, I'm sad as hell. Like, I want to track. And it wasn't even that, though. I want to do better for myself. Yeah. I'm in a brain fog. I'm waking up thinking about her. I'm going to sleep thinking about her. So, you know what I did? I said, okay, it's time for me to escape some of my comfort zone. That's why I left out of Planet Fitness, joined Crunch. Cool. Was it helping? Yes, in the way it was. But something else, I don't know if you ever had this before. Have you ever had retail therapy? When you can probably be miserable out of your mind, out of your ass, bro. But for some reason, you go on and start spending money on shoes, shirts, pieces. And for some reason, that shit makes you happy, but it's only temporary.
Nah, I feel you.
Can you relate to that?
Yeah, 100%. I had a girlfriend. We dated for about 2 years. She was great. Things just didn't work out. But basically, I just remember thinking, like, I'm sure every guy goes through this at some point. Like, damn, I'm spending so much money on my girl. And, like, in the back of my head, I just always remembered that. But then whenever we broke up and, like, went our separate ways, that retail therapy came in. Maybe not so much like buying shoes and clothes, but just trying to fill in the void with other shit. Like, for example, I mean, we all go out. I'm not saying I would drink to fill in the void or anything, but you go out, to forget, have a good time. You'd spend more money here and there, clothes, like you said, retail therapy. But yeah, dude, I ended up spending more money being single than I did in a relationship, which I always thought it would be the opposite. So, like, I definitely do, I can relate to that to a certain point. But, yeah, it's almost crazy. That retail therapy stuff is real.
It actually is.
Yeah.
It really is, bro. It really is. At one point, it was running my pockets. I was just buying shirts for the summer, like really dope clothes and everything. I was just like, like, what am I really doing?
Yeah.
It happened. So what are you doing right now, though? I know that you just said, so are you still working with Daniel, or?
Yeah, so I am, but more so as like, I guess you could say a freelancer.
And what?
Like a freelancer is basically somebody who...
Yeah.
So, so basically I work with him. I have a few other clients under my belt. What I do is I create content for them and I manage their social medias. So sounds really easy. Like, if you really think about it, it sounds easy. Like, you think anybody can do it. But there's so much, there's just so much you actually got to do.
Is it actually, like, for an example, because I know a lot of famous people, a lot of soccer players, their social media is managed, right?
Oh, I'm sure. Now, what I do, because those guys are already famous, right? So they can literally just post a picture of them playing soccer. They're not necessarily promoting anything, or, you know what I'm saying? They are their brand. Like, they just get paid to play soccer. Is what it is. The people that I target, like my market, I'm specializing. I'm trying to really hone in on just the real estate market. One, the content is easy. There's so many different things you could do. Like, I can go to real estate agents. There's millions of them.
Of
I can go to flippers, millions of them. I can go to wholesalers, millions of them. And the way I see it, man, like, your content is very important. Like, you're pretty much, if I look at your Instagram, let's say you're a realtor, and you're posting like let's just say reels or house sold or house this. I just sold this house. I'm meeting up with this client. Like, it's giving me credibility. It's giving you credibility. So it's like, dang, I want to work with this guy.
Yeah.
So that's the way.
He's popping, basically.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
Trending type. Yeah.
Like, if I can help these real estate agents or wholesalers or something like that generate, like, elevate their brand and bring in more followers to them, at the end of the day, it's bringing in more business for them.
It is.
And that's why anybody would pay for, like, content creation. Because if you were not to get any business from it, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? It's just Instagram. At the end of the day, it's just Instagram. It's just TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's huge. So, I mean, that's what I'm doing now.
So you're trying to escape the Matrix, and huh?
I'm escaping the Matrix. Shout out Top G.
Andrew Tate, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Like, shout out to him, bro. And that's good what you're doing, because now basically you're working in a way kind of with Daniel. Now you're trying to do this. You said you got a couple clients, which of course I mean, I know that you being grown, you have your bills, so you're making money off this.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not much now. Like, I'll go out and be honest, of course. It's not much now.
Yeah. You gotta crawl before you walk.
Bro, like I said, you gotta eat shit, man.
Exactly.
You gotta eat shit before you make it. I mean, there's days, because obviously getting your clients is the hard part.
Of course.
That's the hard part. Once you have them, I guess it's a little easier. But there's days where I just spend all day calling, sending DMs, sending messages on Facebook to, like, local real estate agents or something. Dude, there's days where you don't hear shit. There's days where they'll answer, but they're not interested. But you just gotta keep fucking pushing through. Like,
going.
You gotta hear 100 no's, 1,000 no's before you hear a yes. So, I mean,
that's honestly something I was going through today while I was at work, and it's honestly pretty bad and kind of toxic of myself to do this. I was comparing my show to other podcasts. I'm like, yo, their first show, they have like 700. First show has 300. Because my first one was, of course, you know, the whole show I had with my boy Don. It did numbers. My second one was about Messi winning the World Cup, and that was a trending thing that's still even going on kind of to today.
Shout out the GOAT.
Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo's always going to be my GOAT, but what Messi did was amazing.
Yeah, Messi's...
Like I said, it was time for one of them to win it. Like I said, 100%. But I feel like I said, I'm a big believer as well too, and everything happens for a reason. I might just be that one, how you say, I'm right now, I might be eating a ton, full load of shit right now. But there might just be, hopefully, that this video, who knows? That one video that might just pop out.
It just takes one, bro. Dude, like, it's very rare. I think it's better for people to eat shit along the journey and then make it, than let's just say you get lucky the first time, make it, and then you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't appreciate being there.
Exactly. I mean, bro, it's like, and like I said, I mean, even, bro, if I would have, like, my first video saying would have blown up and I would have monetized just a tad bit, not even because of that one video, but I just remember my past, bro. And, you know, this is where, this shit might get sentimental, who knows, bro, but, you know, just going back into it, like, not having a father to, like, you know, really raise me, my mom being the mom and dad of the house, mother and father. You know, when they first got, you know, separated and everything, you know, my dad was really petty, cut off the lights and water, and all that shit, bro, just really makes me grind. There's times, like, I don't really share this stuff, but saying, like, you know, this is what I really want to do, bro, because I'm talkative. I really
I've noticed that about you. You're very social, and if there's one thing that I can see you doing, it's this, like.
Exactly.
And don't get discouraged. Like, I know you said you're comparing yourself to other people.
That was really bad on them today. My coworker.
Yeah.
I know you remember him from my birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Jordan. He's cool. He checked me. He was like, "Yo, that's not good. And if you're gonna manifest or you're not gonna be shit, then you're definitely not gonna be shit."
And you got to do this because you like it. You can't just be looking at the views, bro. Like, if you truly love this, it doesn't matter how many views you get. It just is what it is. Obviously, the end goal is to be at the top, make money off of it, but if you truly care about this shit, if you like it, if it makes you happy, like I said, that's all that matters.
I will.
That's all
I
that matters.
don't even mind, bro, being in front of a camera. Like, there's a couple people that I try to get on the show. They're like, "Nah, I don't want to get on because I haven't had a fade in a minute." I'm just like,
"Yo, are you serious?"
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, like there's been some people that told me that. It's like 3 people, bro. I mean, some of them are my boys. Like I said, no shade, no none, all love. But I'm just like, bro. I mean,
we're chilling. I mean, it's not that deep, man.
No, it's really not though. It's really not.
I think people care too much about like their what is it called? Being vain? They care too much about their appearance, I think. They care too much about, and more importantly, they care too much about what other people think. And I think you're taking a huge step doing this, because there's a lot of people who, like I've seen the memes, it's like, or the tweets, it's like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need to start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be memes out there.
Discouraging type of shit.
Yeah, people are going to, like, I kid you not, somebody in my life, I just told them I quit my job, so I have no more benefits. They're like, you do everything too in the heat of the moment. You don't think things through. It's like, you're going to regret losing your job. And I was like, come back to me in a year. Like, give me a year.
No risk, no story.
No risk, no reward, bro. No risk, no reward at all.
Another one, because I saw no risk, no story of Diego, one of Diego's posts today. You know, he's going crazy with the whole gym thing. But that's true though, what you said. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, you just gotta take that risk. And that's honestly a risk. I don't feel like I've been taking a risk. I mean, my only risk now is leaving my job to join a whole other industry, which isn't retail, because you've known me since freshman year. Like, the last year of freshman year, I remember we met at McDonald's with Jared and them. And like I said, bro, working at a retirement home, doing groceries and selling and retail, I'm just like, I've clocked out from it. Do I want to do this thing that I'm trying to do? Not really, but it's just to get by for now at the moment, you know?
What is it that you're not trying to do?
An office job, bro. Anything that I'm not, exactly.
Yeah.
But retail especially, I wouldn't really mind. I'm trying to give it a shot about what the doors I could open in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Bro, at the end of the day, one, we all need to make money, bro. Like, whether it is, there's no, I don't know, a lot of people will give you shit for working 9 to 5, but bro, we gotta make money at some point. It matters what you do after that 9 to 5. That really matters.
Exactly.
If you just work a 9 to 5 and then don't do anything, then that's when it's a problem.
Really
I mean, some people are content with what they got. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to do big things.
I am too. I think we're all,
so
like I said, the group that we were with, we're all what's called like
go-getters. Like,
we're all down to you know to really make it. Even though, like I said, there's some people that see that is motivated, but sometimes I just really want to spread, you know, like the knowledge, be like, yo, do what you really love doing.
And the people that discourage you when you do make it, bro, they're gonna be the first ones knocking on that door. Like,
exactly. Not
to be dramatic or nothing. I know it sounds fucking dramatic, but it's the truth. Like, they're gonna be the first ones congratulating you, and then I mean, you'll remember who told you you weren't gonna make it. So
exactly, yeah. I mean, bro. I always keep it humble, bro. Even though, like I said, there's been people that be like, yo, you're not gonna make it for shit. Yo, you're not doing nothing. I've been bashed on before for working a 9 to 5. But, you know, sometimes you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes, and it's not easy. It's not easy. You know, it's not. There's some people who don't have a single dollar in their wallet, but they're just trying to make ends meet the best way they can.
Yeah, and that's the thing, dude. Y'all never shame anybody from working any type of job. 9 to 5, hourly, whatever it is, dude. We all have our own stuff behind closed doors that nobody knows about, and I'll never judge anybody, bro, because you never know what's going on.
Exactly. Exactly, like I said, I mean, that's the last thing I do is try to break down a person.
Yeah, dude.
Never.
That's my point.
Never. But like I said, bro, you know, kind of going back to getting judged, and you know, when I got judged for working 9 to 5, I was like, this is equivalent. And it was a male that told me this, male to male. And I told this person, I was like, bro, you telling me working a 9 to 5 is equivalent of a female telling me I can't be around you, I can't fuck with you because you're not scamming people. You don't drive I saw me, he's like, you don't scam people, you're not wearing mirror jeans, you don't drive a Hellcat. I was like, damn.
Yeah, dude, I've definitely seen those posts for sure. Like that, I know what you're talking about. But dude, we're all gonna make it at some point. So it's about to. I mean, we're all gonna make it. That's all I can say.
100%.
We're gonna make it.
So kind of going into to the last minutes of the show. What do you think about Andrew Tate? This is where I really want to like finish things off. You know, talking about, you know, like making it, escaping the matrix. You know, beating the odds and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think the dude's hilarious. Some of the stuff he says is funny. I can't lie. Do I agree with everything he says? No.
I don't either.
But I do think that at least for like a hustler, somebody who's trying to make like money or be that guy, I mean, I guess he's an okay guy to look up to. Like, I'm not saying take everything from this guy and apply it to your life, because it's obviously different.
Because he can, at times, very much exaggerate a lot of things.
Yeah, and not even that. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've heard there's stories. Like, I think he's arrested right now for human trafficking and stuff. I don't know if it's true. I've just seen headlines. So, I mean,
He got released.
Oh,
You didn't hear about it. They said that the Romanian officials or feds or whatever did that because they say that the elites were after him. So they say that in Europe, and Europe is much different from here, but there's a lot of shady things that go on in here in the United States. Europe as well too, but I feel like the United States is like the main source of all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they say that the Romanian police did that on purpose to save him.
Shit, good for him.
Yeah, to save him.
But, I mean, back to your question, I think you can get a lot of good stuff from this guy. Like,
trying to save young men.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, like I said, I don't agree with everything. I think he's funny. Some of the stuff he says is funny. And I can find him kind of motivational. Like, some of the shit he says is true. I saw this one video. It's like, oh, you don't feel like doing this? Who the fuck cares? Like, get to work. You're like, fuck your, like, not necessarily fuck your feelings, because I guess that is a problem. That's a whole nother, like, topic.
It is, especially being males in today's society.
Yeah.
We gotta, like, it's been unfortunate, like, not trying to go off topic, but it's been unfortunate because there's been times where, I can be emotional sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, people have told me, and at home, like, if people Spanish, and hombre, or people, in English, like, yo, you're a guy, man, the fuck up. So, me, I'm just like, right here, trying to play it off, but deep down, I just want to burst out, like damn.
And it's cool, but I think really what he means by it, I don't necessarily think he means, like, because it's okay to be emotional. I mean, I'm pretty emotional, I can't lie. But, like, I think what he means is if you have a goal, like, for example, you want to make $10,000 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a goal. You got to work to get there. Oh, you're feeling tired today? Okay, then your goal doesn't give a fuck. Like, your goal doesn't care. The world doesn't care. You think that'll make you... I think that's more so what he's talking about, because it's a whole nother topic. Like, obviously, feelings are important and stuff, but I think that's really what it means. Like, if you really want something bad, you're not going to let anything get in the way, and I think that's what I like about him.
Of course.
I think so that's how I feel about him.
Of course, yeah, nah, dude, I mean, literally, one of my mind kind of went blank though, but he's trying to motivate though.
Yeah.
Really trying to tell people the cheat code to it. And that's really interesting. I've seen funny stuff with him. Like, I remember I saw this video there. He's like, "You're some fat guy. You just had a heart attack." He's like, "I'm not gonna help you out." I saw that and I was like, I was dying.
Yeah.
I was dying.
See, like some people take his stuff too serious. Like, I think they're dumb for that. But
100%, bro, 100%. But I saw a story of him where there was this guy. I think he was young, and I think the guy had cancer or something. He was young. And he told him, he's like, Andrew, like, he's like, "Hey, what's up, Andrew? Like, my name is this, that, the fourth. So, I'm really overweight. I'm super miserable with life. I've been contemplating suicide a couple times here and there. And I think he had cancer."
Yeah.
And I think Andrew Tate just said, "Go to the gym, it'll change your life. Then once you start doing that, go on from there, and it'll open new doors." And that's actually been very true though, because I'm not gonna lie, like, what's it called? Like, I can relate to that. Because there's been times where I've woken up, and I know I do it to myself because, and it's the only truth. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, he's messed up for saying this," but if you have no sort of disease where your body is making you skinnier or fatter, if you're making yourself fatter, but you, like I said, you have no disease or anything like that, you're doing it to yourself. I was doing it to myself, eating double. Go to a restaurant and be like, "Yo, mom, I'm gonna get this, but I'm gonna get what's it called, an appetizer before." I was doing it to myself, waking up, bro, feeling fat as hell.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, I feel uncomfortable in everything I'm wearing. I'm doing this, and anywhere I go to kind of like, so I was like, nah, I gotta change it up. And, really hitting the gym builds confidence. Mental health, honestly, improves a lot.
100%.
Hitting the sauna is another key essential for me too, bro. Like, honestly, it learns discipline. And just hitting the gym as well too. Like I said, sometimes I'm on the Stairmaster and I'm just like, all right, I'm doing 15 minutes, 11 minutes. Should I stop? I'm just like, nah, just 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch a video, watch a highlight of a soccer game, music video, concert, highlight, whatever. Time goes by flying. You don't even notice it.
That's what's up. Yeah, like at the end of the day, whatever's going on in your life, you're responsible for that shit. Like
exactly,
100%. You can look for excuses all you want, but if not necessarily just weight, but if you look at it, like why are people overweight? Oh, because you eat too much. Like that's what it is. Why am I in soccer? Why am I not fit enough to run 90 minutes? You don't train to run 90 minutes. Like everything is directly related back to you. Every single thing in life, bro. So, yeah.
And now this is where we end up. But the end result of that guy, he got in shape. Mental health improved by a lot, and I think he beat cancer.
Oh, dude, see.
And I think everything's all mental.
It's all just about having a positive outlook on
exactly,
life. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's what's up. Good for him.
It really is. Like I said, shout out to Top G. No shade to anybody that's trying to cancel him, but if y'all really are trying to completely cancel him, don't do that because he will definitely be benefiting a lot of the younger generation, male, female, whatever. Like I said, I don't truly think that. I feel like he's trying to say this for anybody out in the world. Yeah, not just.
I think he means well. Obviously,
of course,
he says some out of pocket shit. So I mean, I won't take that away from the people trying to cancel him.
Yeah, but, of course. No,
he's definitely trying to do well. So
that's
how I see it.
But yeah, dude. But I guess that's all for today, guys.
Thanks for having me.
No, bro. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is the end of the 4th episode of the Fine Garden Podcast. Special guest, Maynor Figueroa. Your host, Luis. Like I said, like, subscribe, tell your family members, friends, anybody about this. I am on TikTok as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all soon.
Peace.